But today I really wanted to talk about healthy snacks to energize your workday. How many of you get to your mid-afternoon slump where you're maybe low on energy right after you ate lunch and you're just feeling a little tired, need a little something to energize your afternoon? Any of you been there before? Yes.
Never.
So what are some examples of some snacks you tend to grab in your mid-afternoon time?
Chocolate.
Popcorn, donuts. Okay, so I'm hearing some things that are very high in sugar. So unfortunately what sugar does in your body is you might get that immediate burst of energy right away, you get that sugar high, but what might happen 30, 45 minutes later? You crash right down. So that's why today I really wanted to talk about healthy snacks to energize your workday. Does everybody have a handout? So if you take a look at that, I think that's fine. Take a look at that. I really like to focus on the produce plus protein combo. So produce could be anything fresh, like fruits or vegetables, your fresh produce. And then your protein, I list some examples down here. But the reason we want some fresh fruits or vegetables, those have fiber in it. Fiber is known to help fill you up and keeping you staying fuller for longer. It also digests slowly in your body, so you get that extended release of energy. As far as the protein goes, protein's really helpful to get to help fill you up again and to help with satiety. So if we can really get the combo of a produce plus a protein during your snack time, then that's the most preferred type of snack to help you with energy. So if you take a look at the sweet smart snacks, there are some examples of some sweet type snacks. So these all mostly have your fruits in them. So maybe one small apple plus 15 almonds. Your apple will be your produce, and then your almonds would be the protein option. You could do a half cup of berries with some Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has great protein in it. You could do 2 small clementines plus 30 pistachios. Once again, your produce plus your protein combo. Or maybe a medium banana with some almond butter or peanut butter. So all of those really focus on more of the sweeter snacks, incorporating your fresh fruits. If you look down to the savory snacks, these incorporate more of your vegetable options. So if you want to do some grape tomatoes with some fresh mozzarella cheese, that's a great combo. We can
I heard that. Who's going? I agree.
I know, doesn't it sound good? Sometimes I even like
Sorry, that is not what we were serving today.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sometimes too with that, with the tomatoes and the mozzarella, I really like just drizzle some balsamic on there. It's a really good combo as well. And then any of your fresh vegetables, you could pair that with a hummus dip. Hummus has protein in it from the chickpeas. Today we're making a Greek yogurt dip, so it's a great alternative instead of your typical ranch type vegetable dip. Unfortunately, ranch is a little bit higher in your saturated fats, but if you swap out Greek yogurt, it has protein in it and less fat. So the Greek yogurt that I like to get is the Oikos 000. It has 0 fat, 0 added sugars, and then also 0 artificial sweeteners as well. And if you take a look at it, it says all of those: 0 sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, 0 fat, and also 22 grams of protein. Granted, that's per serving size, so I know when we're dipping our vegetables, you're not really getting that much protein, but at least if you swap out Greek yogurt, it will give you some protein. So if you look down at the recipe at the bottom, that's what I'm going to make today. So it's a Greek yogurt dip, a dill yogurt veggie dip, sorry. So it calls for 2 cups of this Greek yogurt, and this whole container has 4 cups, so I'm just going to measure out about 1/2 of this container. And then next on the list is 1 tablespoon of dried dill. So this is what your dill weed looks like. So 1 tablespoon worth. And if you get a little bit extra in there, that's okay.
That's okay, yeah.
I might just dump the rest of that in there. There's not a lot left in
There's
there.
not. There we go. I bought it just
Don't
for
need to
this.
waste it. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. So you can just buy a container. It also comes in a smaller container too, if that's easier. So here's the 1/2 teaspoon. You could also use a fresh lemon if you have fresh lemons at home as well. And then 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. So your Here's minced garlic. And this recipe is really good if you make it a couple hours in advance and then let it, I guess marinate would be the right word. Let it sit in the fridge for a few hours.
I made all this last night.
Yeah, just to help all the ingredients dissolve and, you know, really the flavors come out. And then we have 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Doesn't quite fit in there, so we'll just have to get. Okay. And then the last one is 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. So, oops, that's one for it. So here's sea salt. That one fits in there at least. Okay, so that's all the ingredients in it. Amanda said when she was making it last night, she even did a little bit more flavoring in there or extra
heavy-handed.
spices. Yeah, just to help flavor it a little bit more. So that's what's nice about it. If you don't like the flavor of it, you could always add a little bit extra. So maybe you can pour some in there.
I did.
You like some extra lemon juice? So we could do some extra lemon juice in there. And all you do is
We're gonna be drinking this later. No, actually, I made it, and then I was like, maybe a little bit more of this. And
Yeah.
I also I quadrupled the recipe last night.
Yeah.
For this.
And what's nice about this is too, if you like stronger flavors, you can always add a little bit more, whichever flavors that you do like. So, as you can see, how long did that take me?
Not very long.
A couple minutes. Yeah, not very long. And it's a dip that you have ready for the week. It's great to pack with your lunches, great to bring in for snacks. And as I mentioned, it's best to let it refrigerate a little bit. And you can serve it with any type of fresh vegetables. Amanda chose, it looks like snap peas, peppers, celery, and carrots. You could also do like cucumber slices, grape tomatoes. There's lots of different vegetable options.